So I was okay. Hey everyone, I am. There's this one girl that I used to watch back in when I used to watch YouTube videos, and she'd be like, "So I am back today." So I always feel like saying that. So I'm back today. I was watching some of my sister's videos, and it just kind of I'm like, where am I gonna look? Oh, there you go. Hi. I was watching one of my sister's videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got in the mood to do a video. And she was talking about toxic relationships. And I mean, I don't think I'm toxic. I'm just kidding. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to share with you guys a story that happened to me a long time ago. First, I want to say hi to Pink Shark and Adriana, and there's somebody else that always comments on here, but I totally forgot the name, and I was thinking about it, but I remember those, and Beans. What's up, Beans? Okay, so I was just gonna do a video, but my camera got hot, because it's been hot, and the camera gets hot. So I was like, I just wanted to share with you guys the story because I can't just keep it in anymore. Okay, and I'm gonna do it in Spanish and in English. I should probably just wait till my camera doesn't get hot, but we're just gonna start the video right now. Just like this, just raw. So, okay, so a long time ago, when I first started dating, I'm gonna do this one in English, but then I talk in Spanish. Whatever, Spanglish. So this is when I first started dating. Now my friend wants to text me all like, she had all this day to text me, and now she wants to text me. Okay, so back to the story, back to you. Um, so this was back when I first started dating, and back when I first started dating, dude, I met this guy, right, at work. And hi Marisol. And I'm gonna get focused, not focused. I mean, get focused, Monica. Get focused. Okay, so it was back when I first started, when I first, did the separation thing. So I went out on this date, right? And I was actually on live, and the guy was texting me, and I'm like, oh my god, what should I say? It was so cool, right? Oh my god, yeah. So, so, hold on. It's because I'm getting nervous. I don't know why. I'm getting really hot. Okay, so the guy took me out to eat, and we had a fun time. Um, we started to get to know each other more, and I didn't know if I told you, but we used to work together, right? Hold on. We used to work together, and we started hanging out right after work, and um, you know, hold on, I'm getting kind of nervous, you guys. I don't know why. So, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna take away the comments, or else I'm just gonna look at them. Sorry. Okay, great. So we started going out, and tell me why I'm so nervous. Like, I am nervous right now. Like, I'm getting hot. Okay, okay. Hold on. So, the main point of the story is this is what happened. Okay, so we started going out, and he really started to like me, and then I think this was the time that he wanted me to be his girlfriend, right? And he's like, so, um, you guys, I feel like starting this whole video over again, but whatever. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Um, I already said like a whole bunch of times. I'm so okay. Focus, focus. What happened was, why am I so nervous? There's literally nobody here, like in my house. Why am I nervous? Hold on. Can I just breathe for a little bit? Okay. It's me. It's just me. So anyways, I started liking the guy, right? And things got like okay. We went out every day and whatnot, and it was cool. So this one time, he told me he was on, like, I think he's like, oh my gosh, this fool's either gonna propose to me or like, just kidding. He wants me to be his girlfriend or something, right? So he took me, he's like, get ready. I want you to look like extra nice today, and I'm gonna take you out to the special place and all this crap, right? Anyways, he used to work 2 jobs, and at that time, we were just working really hard, and we were getting out late, and he took off his day from work that night. He used to work at like a hospital, right? Doing some weird stuff. But I just don't want to give it away because then, everybody's gonna know who he is. So anyways, so he would work late at night, and he had told me several times, that he would when he would be driving to work in the morning, and since he works like far away or whatever, sometimes he would end up falling asleep while he was, driving. So on the wheel, like, he'd fall asleep. And I think he had been into like 2 accidents. Yeah, 2 accidents that he just like fell asleep because he would just be working, right? So we were on our way to the place. He picked me up. We were on our way going to the place, and so he took me out to this really nice restaurant. It was out like by the beach, and it was really nice. So after that, we went out. We went out to this little club thing, and it was really nice because it was just like us two and like some other couples. It just felt like very VIP kind of. And so we were there just sitting down, and we had a great night. The thing is, like, he ended up like proposing to me, right? And I'm like, damn, I'm freaking like, I'm still married. What am I doing here? But anyways, that's not the point. This is why I'm getting to the story. So where he took me, I think it was like, I want to say like 2 or 3 hours away from where we live. So we were already heading back home, and I was already falling asleep, right? I was already falling asleep, and then I woke up, and then I'm like, dude, this is so irresponsible. Like, he just got off at work, and then no beans, no, it's not because it happened a long time ago, okay? So we were on the freeway, and I woke up, and I'm like, I'm so irresponsible. He just got off of work like last night, and then this morning he went to work. Like, he hasn't slept. So I asked him, hey, do you want me to drive? And he's like, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, okay. So I just went to sleep, and then all of a sudden, like, I heard like a little, the little things. I'm like, oh hell no, we're about to crash. And I'm like, are you sure you don't want me to drive? And he said, okay, yeah, drive. So I'm like, okay. So we pulled over, right? So we pulled over. And like, he always opened my door all the time. He would always open my door. So I don't remember why he came, and oh no, I hopped onto the driver's seat. He came around to close my door, and then he came around to like already to come into the passenger seat. So he came in and he sat down, but or I don't even know. Okay, he came down, he sat right back down. Well, I thought he was sitting down, right? And he closed the door. And I was like, okay, let's go, because I am tired. So he had this truck. It was a nice truck. And we go and we sit down, and, we took off. And I'm like, dude, I forgot how it is to fill a truck. Like, how it is to, like, drive a truck. So I'm driving. Dude, I crashed. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't crash. So I'm driving, right? And I'm talking to him. And he says nothing. He says nothing to me. And I'm just like, damn, like, what? And I'm like, are you upset? And I'm like, well, why would he be upset? And I'm like, and I didn't even say that. Why am I lying? What I said was, I kept talking. And I'm like, I'm driving. And I'm like, you seriously fell asleep that fast? Oh my gosh, dude, the guy is not there. He's not there. And oh my gosh, I got so scared. I don't know. Okay, tell me if you guys know this movie, but it was when God came. It was a movie where God came and he just took away. He took. I think this is how the movie went. He took like all the good people. Like people just started disappearing, right? Dude, I was like, oh my gosh, God came. God came. Like, oh my gosh, God came and he took the guy. He didn't take me. And all of a sudden, I don't know why, I started picturing like helicopters flying everywhere and then like cars crashing everywhere. And I was just like, where the hell is he? And I was like, no, this is not true. Like this, this can't be. So I kept driving. I didn't tell you that. I was like half asleep. Did I tell you? Well, anyways, I called him, and all of a sudden, I hear his phone ringing, and I look down, and his his phone was right there in the seat, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's true. Like God came for him, and like. Oh my gosh. And I couldn't even think about like si me porté mal o si me porté bien, am I going to hell or am I going to heaven? I didn't even know. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? And then I pulled over and I'm like, okay, what just happened? And like, I just saw everybody just driving. It was late at night. It was like 2 in the morning. It was late at night and I'm like, no, like God didn't come and I could have sworn he closed the door. He closed the door before we left. So where is he? Anyways, so I didn't see nobody crashing. I'm like, okay, so God didn't come. Dude, I freaking left him when I got off of the car to change seats. I left him out in the freeway. And I was like, oh my goodness. So let me tell you that I was like, I was like half asleep too because I was tired. But imagínate, like él. So I get in the car. I start driving back, and I see an exit. Well, I had to go all the way around, right? All the way around and to go back to where he was. Dude, it was 3, it was 4, it was 5, it was 6. It was it was like 6:30. And I'm like, dude, I cannot. And I was like, dude, I don't know. Like, I don't know where I left him. And then his phone, and it started raining. And I kept going around and around the freeway. Like, I kept getting off and then getting on. And I'm like, dude, I don't even remember where I left him now. And I would go like 3 exits right behind where we were. Oh my gosh. It was just horrible. So at 6, it was like 6:30. And I'm like, he doesn't even have a cell phone. He probably like hitchhiked or something, like to my house or something, and we'll just meet up there. Anyway, I came back, like he wasn't there, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? So I went driving all the way back. Oh, when I drove, it was like an hour away. So I drove all the way back to look for him. And let me tell you that I almost crashed, dude, because it was raining. So it just started raining out of nowhere. And as I was going to look for him, there was like this car, like I guess like it spun out of control, and it was right on the freeway. So I had to call the ambulance. And I'll talk to you right now because I'm like into story. Elena. So I was like looking for him, and I was searching for him for hours. I had to call the CHP, and I was like, I don't even know because I called the 911, right? And they're like, you need to call CHP. And I'm like, okay, because I'm like, dude, what if he gets ran over or something? I don't know. I was like kind of dumb. But I ended up calling the California Highway Patrol, and they were like, what happened? I'm like, I just sent my boyfriend. I was like, you know what? I left my boyfriend out in the freeway. He's like, why would you leave him out in the freeway? I'm like, well, because he was following us. We were both sleeping, or I don't know. I said he was tired, and I offered to drive, but, I was tired too. I don't know why, whatever. Well, I guess I just, if we crashed, I wanted it to be the cause, So stupid. Anyways, everybody thought I was drunk because I called my sister, and then I was like, dude, I don't know what to do. Like, what would you do in my situation right now? It was like 3 in the morning, and I couldn't find my boyfriend, right? So I kept driving around. I called the highway patrol. They were looking for him, and then they did call me around like 5, and they're like, we found somebody, like, but he has no shoes. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound like him. And yeah, so So then I pull over and I'm right there like about to get gas because we wasted all this gas, you know, just driving around. So I'm putting gas in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, like, how do, like, what if I go to jail? What if something happens to him? Like, what if something happened to him? So I get a call, and he's like, hey. I'm like, hey, where are you at? And he's like, I'm over here where you left me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was falling asleep. I don't know where I left you. Yeah, he told me, and I picked him up, and he was just like straight out like wet, like wet, like dripping, soaking wet, because he had to drive from the freeway, like out in the freeway, out to like out to one of these restaurants. And he's like, all the restaurants were closed. There was nothing around there, and oh my gosh, what would you do if someone left you out on the freeway? And you know, my sisters after that, they called me back and they were like, what happened to him? Like, are you still talking to him? And I'm like, yeah, I'm still talking to him. And then she was like, I would not talk to you if you left me out in the freeway. It was so embarrassing. I felt so bad, but I don't know if you would consider me toxic. But yeah, let me see. Let me get to some of the comments that somebody left me. Hi, Danny. Lucio, you're a little freak. Get out of here. Elena. Hi. Beans and Eliana. Dude, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was watching my sister's video and I'm like, I want to do a video. I don't know. I guess I kind of get like just here. How are you guys doing in quarantining in quarantine? Dude, I was like, well, I usually just kind of stay home, but then um the job sites where I was working at, they started closing down and I'm like, oh heck no. But you know what? It was good time to to be on my set, like to be really be on my own and to actually like to reflect, to self-reflect. And yeah, dude, it's been crazy out here. How have you guys been doing? Um mm, dude, no, I haven't been doing videos because, you know, hi BD. Yeah, I haven't been doing videos because I don't know. But you know what? To be honest, it's something that I like to do. Okay, I know why I don't like to make videos. And I had told you guys this before, where somebody was like, your videos are so stupid. And I'm like, they're just for like entertaining, you know? If I want to make videos about like whatever it is. Hi, Jesus. You know what? You better stop. How do I do this? I'm just kidding. You better stop right now. You better stop. We're in a good like, just stop it, okay? Don't make me feel uncomfortable. So, anyways, what was I saying? Totally forgot what I was saying. Um, Marisol, oh my gosh. Okay, so this one time my friend called me, and he was like, "Girl, you know, water's running out and toilet paper's running out. They're getting canceled. Like, you better go right now to the store and like, what do they say? What do they say? Cop yourself some." And I'm like, what's cop yourself? I guess to go get some or whatever. So I went, dude, and everybody was looking at me all crazy, but I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. They just told me to do this, right? So I got myself extra toilet paper before any of this started happening. That was back in like February, okay? Roll out. He's like, you better roll out and you better go get yourself some toilet paper and water. And I'm like, okay, yes, sir. So I still have my calendar right there. So it was like February, late February. And yeah, I went to go get toilet paper, right? And you know, I got extra toilet paper. I still have toilet paper till this day. Okay. What about you guys? I haven't found any hand sanitizer. I've been going to Costco. I can't find I can't find anything. Mm. And so let's see what else we could talk about. Cause um, anything you guys want to talk about? Is there any class? Is there anybody that wants to say anything? Just kidding. Where everything getting Everything's leaving. Danny, I've been up to, and like I told you guys, I was just doing a video, and then the camera got hot, and I had to turn it off. So I'm like, darn. But I was just watching my sister's video, and I haven't worked right now. Sorry, I haven't been working. I am. They are supposed to call me for a job today. Just probably see where I can roll out at. Oh, that's what it says, roll out. Uh-huh. But, yeah. You guys, I was at a job site, right? And it's just men right there. It was just men. Dude, somebody told me, hey, I know you. And I'm like, really? But sometimes it's different when you see people outside of work when you know, we look all dirty and then we go outside and we're like, whoa, you look like a entirely different person. He's like, dude, I watch your videos. And I'm like, how embarrassing. It was kind of embarrassing. Dude, I had a whole bunch of videos and my sister was like, why did you take them down? I'm like, well, because that was just like something that I was just going through at the time. And she's like, who cares? They're funny. I'm like, you're right. You're right. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys and like for a little bit because like I said, I was just doing my video and the camera died, you know. But I'm not even gonna say I will be doing videos because I've been saying that for a while now and then I never end up doing that. But yeah, it just made me do this whole time, this time that I've been having off. I could have been doing videos, you know. I didn't have nothing else to do, so I was like, yeah, I'm kick-ass right now, you know. How have you guys been doing? Come on, let me know. I'm trying to see if there was any like stories about I went to TJ. Yeah. I went to TJ. What something happened in TJ. Dude, oh my gosh. You know what happened to me the other time? No. I went to the doctor. Well, not me, my sister. Dude, okay, so she's like, come with me, I have an appointment. I'm like, okay. So we went to the doctor, right? And it was just like fast. I dropped off my kids. This was when they were back in school. I dropped off my kids, and I always pack their little lunches, right? So I go into TJ, ya nos vamos para atrás, and this lady, you know, she's looking at me, and then she's like, where are you going? And I'm like, San Diego. And she's like, where? San Diego. So then she's looking around and she's like giving me attitude, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? So, and then she's like, do you have anything to declare? I'm like, no. And then she's like, do you have anything to declare? And I'm like, no, I don't have anything to declare. Right? So then, whatever, then people started, like, those, what are they called? Like, the patrol people, they came and they started searching my car. And I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, did I leave something in the bag? Like, oh my gosh, then I started getting scared, right? But I'm like, what the hell? Like, what am I gonna have? You know, Pepto Bismol. So we get there, and the guy, you know, he's like, do you have anything to declare? Oh, and they ended up giving me a little sticker. And I'm like, no, you know, I'm all happy because I'm like, dude, I have nothing. So he sent me to like second inspection, and they started searching my car, and I had all my tools in the back, started getting everything out. They scraped my car because my little ladder was there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, the tools, like they're gonna find knives and they're gonna find all these cool stuff. And no, it wasn't about none of the tools, dude. Tell me, you know what it was, why they stopped me and why I almost got fined? Because like I said, I always give my kids little snacks, you know, and I gave them apples. Well, the two little apples, they were just there sitting right in the back. Like, they were just hanging out right here, like one right there, one right there. And dude, I almost ended up going to jail because of those apples. No, just kidding. But it was really scary because I'm like, damn. But that was my second time. I know, the first time I got into like the little jail thing. I'm just kidding. You know, yeah, the first time I went, they put me in one of those jail things because they were like, it smells in here, and I'm like what? But I mean, there was nothing there, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna go to jail. I think it was like Mexican jail. Not that. Oh my God, that sounds. Am I racist now? No, I'm just kidding. That's just funny, you know. But yeah, I think like that's about it. That's all the news there is to me right now. I'm happier than ever. Dude, now that I think back at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, all this thing was a blessing. Like sometimes you lose people, and I was talking to my sister about this too. I try to change conversations, and I'm talking so fast. I'm such a little character. Anyways, yeah, I was telling my sister, I'm like, dude, you just gotta let those people go sometimes, and sometimes that's a blessing, you know. Dude, I did not know what that meant, where that place meant, until, you know, I started hearing dudes say that all the time. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean? So they told me. And I was like, oh. I did go there once. I just kidding. I'm not sure if it's there. Is it kind of like the Callejones, right? Because I only went, I think that's where I'm going. Because this was years ago that, I think I even told this story. This was years ago when I went with one of my friends over there, and he was showing us around TJ, and we just really went like, where is it, like by the plaza or whatever, and we went through this like this like little like street, and there was just a whole bunch of like I think it was just like what are they called, like bars, stripper bars or whatever, I don't know. And all the girls were just like right there, you know, just. And one of them went like this to my friend, like, oh, come over here. Or was it me? I don't remember. It was probably the both of us. And we're just like, nah, pass. I'm just kidding. But, dude, they even had their kids there. And I'm just like, no. But, I mean, it is. I mean, what can you do? I was going to say it is what it is, but it shouldn't be the way it is. The way it is. But that's just kind of sad. But I think that's what you're talking about, huh? Yeah. What else? I think that's it. That's all I gotta say, and that's all there's gonna be. Okay? What can I say? Alright, guys, so I think that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up. You guys stay safe, wash your hands, and remember to buy a lot of toilet paper and a lot of hand sanitizer.